Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Kyle and welcome to episode 1 of my Manchester United career mode. As you may know, I do it's basically a dual career mode really. Going with AC Milan. I'll leave a link to that playlist. We only have episode 1 up at the minute, but just go check it out and see what you think. Leave a like as well. But the reason I've chosen to do this is because Manchester United used to be the biggest team in England really, until Sir Alex left, and I wouldn't say AC Milan used to be the biggest team in Italy because that's always been Juventus, but they've always been up there, especially in the Champions League, and I've just chose to do a dual career mode instead of one, just because it's good really, having a BPL to suit the English fans, and Serie A to suit fans of the Serie A, English and Italians. But it's just nice. I just thought it's something different. 2 career modes. I keep saying a lot. The episodes will be back to back, so it'll be like Manchester United, then or AC Milan, then United, then Milan, United, and so on. But the career modes will be totally different. We're just gonna go for money in that tournament. We're not gonna use any of the same players really. We're not gonna make the same transfers. We're not gonna use the same formation. We're just gonna do it differently. We're not even going to go into if we get a offer for an international management job, we're not even going to take it if it's the same as the other career mode. So what I want to do is firstly check out the team. In goal we have Valdez, Romero, Johnson and De Gea. De Gea and Valdez. De Gea will be the main. We're not going to sell him at all. Valdez and Romero are good backups, and then Johnstone is a good young player. At right back we have Valencia. I do want another right back because I don't like Valencia playing at right back. Sorry about that. My voice just went then. But he's not a right back for me. Probably look to buy another one and probably get rid of Valencia. We also have Darmian, Varela and McNair that can play there. But we're going to put Darmian in for now. 2 centre backs we have Smalling and Daley Blind. Daley Blind is not a centre back for me. Smalling's going to be our main centre back. We're not selling him whatsoever, so we're just going to put Jones in there. And finally in defence we have Rojo, Borthwick, Jackson and Shaw as our main left backs. It's really between Shaw and Rojo really. We're going to go with Rojo. We're going to change formation as well. On my AC Milan career mode we have the 4-2-2 wide, so we cannot choose that, but we're going to go with the attacking 4-3-3 formation just because it's my favourite formation on FIFA and I think it would suit Manchester United's playing style, or my playing style since it's my career mode. In the midfield we have 2 central midfielders and an attacking midfielder. We have Schneider in there now, but we also have Schweinsteiger, Herrera, Carrick and Fellaini. We're going to put Schweinsteiger alongside, who else can we put in? Herrera, Carrick, Schneiderlin, Fellaini. We're going to put Rooney in there. I know a lot of people don't like Rooney at centre mid. He can't play there on FIFA, but that's where I'm playing him. And at central attacking midfielder I'm playing Juan Mata, because when he was at Chelsea he was outstanding at central attacking midfield, and we're going to keep Mata. Nobody's buying Mata offers, because I want him to do well. I really like him because I'm a Chelsea fan, so I really like Juan Mata. At right midfield we can go with either Valencia, Lingard or Januzaj. We're going to stick with Lingard at the minute. At left midfield we can go with Depay, Martial, Lingard, Januzaj and Ashley Young. We're going to go with Depay. And at striker we can go with Will Keane, Marcus Rashford or Martial. We're going to go with Martial. And that is the team. That's the team that we're starting off with. Next thing I like to do in career modes is just check, see if we have any players out on loan. We don't. I'm just going to put a few players out on loan, some youngsters, just put them out for 2 years, just clear up a bit of space and get a little bit of wages. But when you're Manchester United, you don't need wages because we have 66 million or thousand, 66 million in transfer budget, sorry, as well as 210,000 in wage budget. Also, as like any career mode, I do want to have it where I interact with fans. So if you want to have your say on this series, then please go in the comment section and tell me who you want to sign or anything you want me to do on this career mode, really. So in the Asian Cup, we will be playing Al Nassr, Al Ahly and FC Bayern Munich, which will be pretty hard with Bayern Munich there, but we're going to sim all the matches. I don't care about the pre-season tournament, really. It's just a way to boost us transfer budget, but we've got a high transfer budget anyway. The board would love it if we win the cup in the domestic cup. I believe that's the FA Cup, and that's what I'm going for anyway. We don't need to know about transfers. I already have people who I have in mind. They would love it if we qualify for the Champions League, but I'm going to try and win the league. So we're going to take a look at some players now. I've got a few players written down. The first player is Paulo Dybala, 21 years of age. I think he goes for about 20 million. He's recently arrived from Palermo, but we're going to inquire about him. Good finishing and the future Messi, I've heard. The next player is a young centre midfielder going by the name of Richardly Bazoer from Ajax. We're going to inquire about him. The next player is Inaki Williams. Very young, I can't even speak. Very young, very pacey right winger from, where's he from? Athletic Bilbao, I believe. But we have to do it this way because if you put in Inaki, it doesn't come up. Oh, we might have to actually. Why can't I find Inaki Williams? Is it 1L? Nope. We'll just try Inaki. See what happens. Inaki Williams there. The reason I say that is because on Ultimate Team, if you put Inaki in the search, he doesn't come up. The next player, we're going with a player who's recently moved to Malaga from Barcelona, but I like this kid. He's 19 years of age. Sandro Ramirez, I believe, from FC Barcelona. If you're playing for Barcelona and you're in their youth system, you must be good. The final 3 players I would like to look at are Gabriel Jesus. I've never seen him play. He's a Brazilian striker. I don't know how old he is. He's 18 years of age. He's been linked with Manchester City, Manchester United and quite a lot of teams this year. Never heard of him. Let's see what he does. And the final 2 players actually, we're going with Marek Hamsik, central midfielder. Can also play him at centre attacking midfield. He's valued at 14.5 million. So, and my chief executive comments says he's valued between 18 and 21 million. So I'm going to look to replace a player. I want to swap him with a central midfielder. We have Ander Herrera. I think I want to keep Ander Herrera unless someone brings me some money. We have Michael Carrick, who I want to keep. Fellaini we could get rid of. It's looking like Fellaini at the minute. Yep, so we'll look at getting rid of Fellaini. 6 million. They say he's worth between 18 and 21. So we'll offer 9 million transfer sum as well. See if they bite on that. And the final player, I'm going to do it by search because there's a few players I want to look at from the club that he's in. It is a player from the BPL with West Ham. It's Dimitri Payet. I don't know where he is. Where is he? Dimitri Payet is left mid. Recently arrived from Olympique Lyonnais. Sorry. He's worth 20 million, so we'll just offer straight up 20 million. He can pull the strings about. I'm not bothered about paying 20 million for someone like him, because he's absolutely outstanding and will improve our team. I also want to look at a striker called Emmanuel Emenike. I didn't click it then. We'll inquire about him and see if anyone comes back. We'll fast forward a few days or just a day and see if anyone has said anything about transfers. So we have Marcos Rojo and Antonio Valencia leaving on international duty. Inaki Williams, they come back and say they want £5.5 million. Sandro, they come back and say they want £3.3 million. I could just offer £5.5 million for Inaki Williams, but I'm not going to. I'm going to offer £4 million. We do have £66 million transfer budget to play with, but I do want to get players for as cheap as possible. And with Sandro, I'm going to offer £2.7 million. Hopefully they should. I don't know what's going to happen, but anything could happen really. So we get an update from Germany. I don't care. They don't want to accept our terms for Dimitri Payet, which is understandable. He's just moved to the club. Dybala had recently joined Juventus, so we are not interested. However, I'm going to offer £25 million for Paulo Dybala, because I do want someone who can score goals for us. I don't think Rashford is that man. So for Bazaway, I'm going to offer 10 million. He's young. They've come back and said 14 million, but I have played with him before and he's outstanding. He has a very high potential of 88 and I think he would suit our club. Gabriel Jesus, Palmeiras come back and say they want 4.6 million. And is there anyone we could offer? Will Keane maybe? I think that's about it. Marcus Rashford, but we're going to keep Rashford and turn him into an outstanding player. So we'll offer Will Keane, who is valued at £550,000. Sorry. So we'll offer, I don't really know, 2.8 million and Will Keane for Gabriel Jesus. They might not want Keane, but it's worth a try. And Emenike, he's not up to the standards of Manchester United, but I've played with him in a practice career mode with with West Ham United, and he was absolutely outstanding. Let's see what happens with that. We'll fast forward a day, and we will probably play the match against whoever it is, and then end the career mode. But they don't want Marouane Fellaini, which is understandable, neither do I, and we'll go to the lower end of my chief executive's comments about how much he's worth, of 18 million. Hamsik, 27 years old, 82 rated midfielder, can play anywhere. Absolutely outstanding player. I really like him, and hopefully we can have him. Regan Poole, a young centre back, 17 years of age, Plymouth Argyle. He's going there for 2 years. Doesn't really matter. Barcelona say yes to the 20. Where did I get 20 from? 2.7 million for Sandro. So we'll give him what he wants, 4 years and 25k a week. And with Inaki Williams, they come back and say they want 5.5, so we'll offer 5 million. Inaki Williams, 21 years of age, really established himself last season with Bilbao, and we'll play this match against Ahil, I'm not sure, but we're going to start off with, we're going to put Valdez in net. We're going to play with Darmian, Smalling, Stones and Luke Shaw at left back. In midfield, we're going to keep Schweinsteiger, keep Mata, but we're going to put Ander Herrera in. Depay, Martial and Lingard will be our front three. We'll probably win anyway. It's not a very good team, is it? Ahil, we're going to sim it. I'll give commentary as it's going. So the players are just warming up now. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Nothing happened. They missed a penalty, but Martial scores for us, which is 1-0 to Manchester United. I can't believe they missed a penalty, but I can't believe our players gave them the penalty. Martial scores 2, and he scores a hat-trick just after half-time, which is great. Lingard makes it 4. Rooney comes on for Depay. Bit of an interesting transfer. Rooney scores as well. Carrick comes on for Schweinsteiger. They get a red card, and that is 5-0. Can't understand why Rooney would come on that left wing unless he plays at striker and Martial dropped to left wing. So Martial gets a hat-trick. Lingard and Rooney score as well, making it 5-0 to Manchester United, which is a great start. We get an update from Spain, which I don't care about. MNEK, they come back and say they want more, so we'll give you 3.5 million. Palmeiras say they still want 4.6, along with Will Keane. We'll give you 3.2 with Will Keane. See if they bite on that. Bazawer still want 14 million. Gonna offer 11. If they don't come back and say they don't want 11, they want more, we're just gonna offer Fellaini just to try and get rid of him. And they won't sell Dybala, so we're gonna make one last bid on Dybala of 30 million. I really want him. He's only 60k a week salary as well, so it's not bad. And yeah, that is the career mode, episode 1 of Manchester United. Like I said at the start, if you haven't already seen my AC Milan career mode, I will leave a link down to the last episode or the first episode in the description. And please comment players you would like me to sign. It doesn't look like we're going to be signing Dybala unless they come back and say yes to the 30 million transfer. So please let me know some strikers that you want me to sign. No rubbish strikers. I know I am signing a rubbish striker in Emmanuel MNEK. I wouldn't say he's rubbish, but he's not up to the standards of Manchester United. They go for players like Rooney and Zlatan, but I don't want to sign Zlatan really. But if you want me to, then I will. Just leave me an outstanding striker who will get us goals, maybe 20, 30 plus. Yeah, but thank you for watching this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.